Hello. Do you know when we are running at full capacity in 2025, there will be more black soldier flies in our breeding house than there are people in the world? Hello, my name is Gil. I will represent Entobel, Entomology Belgium. We are based in Vietnam and we produce black soldier fly larvae and we process them in black soldier fly meal and oil. Entobel was founded 12 years ago by two Belgians, and it took us 7 years to perfect the production parameters. Production parameters such as the breeding process, the egg collection, identifying the ideal substrate, and determining the efficient production parameters. And then in 2019, with the support of our initial funding round, we established our first production site in Dong Nai. This facility has an annual production capacity of 1,000 metric ton of insect meal. And then last November in 2023, after our second round of funding, we upscaled to an annual capacity of 11,000 metric ton with our second production facility in Vung Tau. Now, with these two production facilities and our R&D and sales office, we have a team of over 200 employees. Now, being selected for this trial is a great honor for Entobel. Firstly, because the vision of Entobel aligns with the F3 vision. We share the goal of addressing future protein sources and bridging the protein gap in a sustainable way, making use of circular economy principle. And then secondly, of course, we are very eager to await the results that our BASF meal has on the salmon performance. Now, when comparing krill meal and BASF insect meal in the context of this trial, it is essential to recognize the similarities and the differences in both products. So both are regarded as complete and highly digestible protein sources with a protein content of around 55% and with similar amino acid profiles. The protein composition of free amino acids and DN3 peptides contributes to their function as attractants. And additionally, they both contain chitin, which may serve as a prebiotic or an immune stimulant. They also both possess a notable amount of fat, which contributes to the energy provision of the meals as well as their palatability. However, the distinction lies in the fat composition, particularly the omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA. While BASF meal contains a minimal amount of omega-3 fatty acid alpha-linolenic acid, the total omega-3 levels are 10 times lower than that found in krill meal. But where BASF meal lacks omega-3 levels, it contains the medium-chain fatty acid lauric acid that is around 15% of the total fat content, and the MCFA offers antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Next to that, also BASF meal has the presence of antimicrobial peptides. The research is still initial, but shows already promising results in vitro against bacteria such as Salmonella, coli, and even Vibrio. So this is still initial, so it's too early to claim the antibacterial efficacy in vivo. But I just want to mention the potentials. So these differences in composition will imply a variety in functionalities and potential different outcomes in the salmon performance. So therefore, we are eagerly waiting for the results to assess if our BASF meal can maintain or even enhance the salmon performance. In our own trials with the in the aquaculture sector, particularly in shrimp, barramundi, and pangasius, where we introduced our BASF meal into the diet and we partially replaced the animal origin proteins like high-grade fish meal or poultry meal, we've observed already promising results. Also in the acceptance test conducted in shrimp, we observed that shrimp preferred our insect meal over the standard squid liver meal and other fish hydrolysates. So hopefully with this F3 trial, we can add another good result in those series. Now, moving forward, the goal of Entobel is to be a significant protein source in the market alongside existing options like fish meal, meat and bone meal, poultry meal, and even soybean meal. Success in penetrating the protein market and being considered as a credible protein source will depend on factors such as volume, reliability, consistency and quality, and competitive pricing. Ensuring volume, reliability, and consistent quality are paramount for our customers. So currently, Entobel can produce 11,000 ton BSF meal annually, which makes us the biggest BSF producer in the Asia-Pacific region. So by 2025, we anticipate to operate at full capacity. Of course, it will depend on the market demand. Plans are already in place to expand in Asia, so in Indonesia, and a third facility in Vietnam. And for that, we are organizing already a third investment round this year. Now, ensuring the quality is another thing. When we talk about consistent quality, we talk about having the same amino acid profile, talking about the same fat composition every consecutive batch. Of course, yeah, to do that, we maintain the constant production parameters, but it is also crucial to maintain the substrate. To secure the substrate is very important. Now, feeding larvae is the same as feeding any other animal. So in the two facilities we have, there are two feed mills which produce the substrate that is formulated by the nutritionists. So we have to keep this constant and checked by the quality team. Then, of course, besides complying with the demand and also the quality, it is important to bring a cost-effective and viable protein source to the market. So I'm confident today that we can produce our BSF meal at a competitive price, especially if we look at the high-quality proteins. But there is still room for improvement. By investing in genetics or exploring new substrates, and scaling up the production, we have the potential to reduce the cost into the formulation. And that will then strengthen us in the competitiveness against traditional protein sources, like, for example, even soybean meal. So in conclusion, at Entobel, we are actively progressing forward. We've laid a foundation to industrialize the novel protein source to the market. And furthermore, we want to highlight that BSF meal offers more than just only a protein source, because we also have the functionalities as high digestibility, palatability, hypoallergenicity, and antibacterial activity. There is already research available, but for Entobel, we prioritize investing in our R&D department to further validate these functionalities. So it is trials like this F3 trial that will offer valuable insights into the use of BSF meal in aquaculture diets like the salmon diets and the potential application. Therefore, I want to thank the F3 organization again to have me here and yeah, to allow me speaking to you. Thank you.